Hello, this is a presentation about how to find free graphic novels and manga to read online in ebook format through our school's library website. Ta-da! The first thing we're going to do, here's our wonderful logo. First thing I'm going to do is go into the library website, which is this link here, https sites.google.com/view/r-sage-library. Please favorite this page because it is currently not searchable on Google. That is something I am looking into doing. So right now I'm just going to go into my bookmark because I have one too. Also, just so you know, at the end of this video, if you have feedback, you'd like to make comments, you try out some of these things and you'd like to tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see, ideas for additions, please do go to Ask the Librarian. Fill out this information. I will get an email from you. You can also write to me in Pupil Path. Okay, in Pupil Path. So in the instructions, it tells us to click ELA on the navigation page on the left to see free reading links. And so here we go. ELA, free reading and listening. Okay, the first site I am going to show you is called Bookwalker. 44 free manga and light novels in English. It is here listed in the free reading and listening section of ELA. And here it is, Bookwalker. No password required, no software required. There are ads. You're going to want to avoid them. Okay. Also, please make sure that it says that mature content is set to off. Off. It should automatically be set to off. I think I did something wrong before. So, off. Always off. Okay. Browse. Okay. If you hover over browse, it gives you all different ways to find stuff. The most popular search is free. Okay. You can sign in. You can register for the service. Again, ask a grown-up. So free. I click it. Shows you all the different graphic novels you can read for free. And again, mature content is turned off. So here's one. Arkham Woods. Demon Lure, retry, and try one. Here, this is a chapter 1. This is the beginning of a series. Don't count your chanukis. Okay. And clicking. It's loading. It gives us 3 pages. Not sure why it's doing that. I thought I could read everything. Let me do one thing, something different, and then we're going to go on. So this, over that. Not sure why. Okay. I think if you click on this red thing that says free rather than the cover, you'll actually see the book. So let's try it. Okay, so in order to read it, you do have to have an account. So again, oh, and you can use your Google account. So you do not have to start a new account. I'm going to use mine. Awesomeness. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so in order to read the whole book, you need to register. Let's move on. Okay, the next one on our list is Comic Book Plus. For this one, there is a username and password. That is because the Department of Education bought that for us. I'm not sure if this will be in effect over the summer. You can try it, see if it works. All right, so here's the link. Again, it's available here, Comic Book Plus. And right on the library page, it tells you the username and the password. NYCDOEMS, password books123. So here's the login. I did it before, so it's going to put it all in for me. NYCDOEMS and books, BOOKS, 1, 2, 3. And I log in. And it's a little slow. It's midnight. It is slowly loading. It is midnight, and a lot of people may be reading, but you can see how many things it has. Look, it has Angry Birds, it has Bone, it has Big Nate, it has Avatar, it has Plants vs. Zombies. I'm just naming some of the ones that we had at school. All right, so when I read something, you can just browse. There's 40 titles here, okay? Or you can use these buttons, featured, popular, just added, or browse, drop down. Look, oh my goodness. You can do by age. You can do popular categories. Do all categories, will give it all to you. Publisher and popular titles. I'm going to do a Big Nate. I smell a pop quiz. You can do that. You can also do it just by clicking on pictures. Go to home just so you can see. So you can just click on a cover. And here you go. How do I read it? Click on check out. And you wait a second. And it turns into read now. You hit read now. It loads. Sometimes it's a little clunky and it doesn't let you read it. Keep reloading the page until you can. The instructions, it tends to get stuck on the instructions. So I am going to reload now. And after I reload, we should be able to read it. So here are all the pages. When this circle stops going around and around, we can read. We will check on that later and continue. Comic Walker is our next feature. This is free issues of manga. Be sure to click on language at the top to select English. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, Comic Walker. When you first get to the site, it may show you something from Google Translate. Just X that out because the word language right on the site is the one you need. You click it, you get a drop down, select the English you want. Okay, there is Chinese as well, and Japanese. So here we go, English. It does not give you every episode, every chapter of every one of its mangas. It gives you the latest. It's kind of like a little teaser, but and look, it says free comics right on the top. You can choose other things. If your parents decide to reward you for something and they say, can I buy you a book? Here's one place that you can get it. You would get it as an ebook. Then you wouldn't even have to wait. So here are some of their series. And here's more. It's about 40 of them. Okay. And I'm going to click one so you can see what it looks like when you go to read it. I have no idea. Oh, and this is chapter 1. And I'm going to click begin reading. Ignore Google Translate. Okay. So this is a Japanese manga. You read from right to left. You hit the left arrow key. And you can read the pages. There it is. I believe you can change the view. Not quite sure how. All right, so that is it. What does off mean? Okay, so if your parents allow you to sign up and you log in, you can actually save what you wanted to read. Okay, so that is Comic Walker. And how's this doing? All right, I'm going to reload it again and keep going. Okay, so after Comic Walker, we have Go Comics. Go Comics is comic strips. Okay, so that's like what you get in a newspaper, for instance. It finally let us read. So anyway, this is Comic Book Plus. After I reloaded 3 or 4 times, it finally let me read. So it is really fabulous. It is definitely worth it. Just be patient. Okay, where were we? Ah, yes. Go Comics. I'm going back to the library website and I'm clicking on the Go Comics link, and you will see lots of little comics here. Not full books. Okay, and right now, it is free. This free trial and all that stuff, that's so you can read all the way back. Like if you want to read years worth of comics that were in the newspaper, somebody might log in or whatever, but you don't need to do that. So all you do is you go here, find comics, and there's a menu. Okay. So you can choose trending, political, web comics, all categories, popular comics, and A to Z. I'm going to hit web comics because we're on the web anyway. So these are updated all the time. Angry little girls. Oh my. Okay. So these are ones. Okay. There we go. And they tell you when they update. If it was updated today, they put a new one on today, they'll tell you. Okay. Here's popular comics. That's where you probably find most of the stuff that you like. You can also find these things across the top. See? Here. Calvin and Hobbes. Peanuts. Like Snoopy. Garfield. And there's some other ones that you've never read before, maybe that you would like to discover. Doonesbury is kind of political. I used to read this all the time. Pickles, for better or for worse. Read them for years. Wizard of Id, very cute. Pearls Before Swine, also very, very cute comic. Okay, moving on. I think we're up to our last one. This is Shonen Jump. This is from the Viz publisher. This has most of the ones that you usually ask for when you're in school. So, again, they give you the first and the 3 most recent chapters of their manga. There is a membership fee to access their entire catalog. It's a very reasonable price, but again, this is not for everybody. It's $1.99 a month. So if your parents like that idea, you're a huge manga fan, this is a lot less expensive than buying books. And until the library is able to lend out books again, this could be a very good alternative for you. So let's try it. Shonen Jump. Okay. So look. One Punch Man, Naruto, Boruto, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Sailor Moon, Pokemon. And here, free manga for staying in. That is where you want to go. This company is being very generous and letting us read some of their books for free because of social distancing. Some of them are actually pretty early on, like you can see chapter 3, chapter 4. So some of them are really far on. This one's My Hero Academia, chapter 271. I don't even have enough room in the library for that. But look, it pops up right away. No buffering. And all you have to do is hit your arrow keys to the right, because it's Japanese. You can't see the whole page, but if you hit this, there, full screen, right on your screen, read it right away. You can zoom out if you want it smaller. That's what we just did. You can zoom in if you want it bigger. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's 1-page view. That's 2-page view. Okay, so that's it. Hitting escape. And we are done. The last thing I want to tell you is that if you look at my other demonstration on how to borrow ebooks from Queen's Library, you can borrow ebooks in graphic novel format from Queen's Library. All you have to do is search and see, if you get lucky with it. So there's a whole nother presentation on that. Please do give it a try. So that is our presentation on free manga and comics. And again, please do come to the library website, click on Ask the Librarian, and tell me what you think. As long as you keep it, positive. And if you have a negative comment, just be polite. I am a good sport. Take care. And I hope you enjoy. Happy reading, everyone.